So we are back for round 2 of redesigning my application for the data analyst position. Just to review, in the first pass, we went into a deep dive kind of into wireframes. I'm using that term very loosely, but I wanted to take this original application and just clean it up without thinking too much about the details of style, typography, color. There's a lot to do there, but taking a look at the application, there was a lot to just clean up, organize, make it a little bit more readable, and that's what we took a look at in the first video. And then now we are going to focus a bit more on typography, finding the balance between too many styles, and by styles I mostly mean weight, size, and then we're going to set up the text styles in Figma over here. I've already got it started, but this needs to evolve a lot, and we will definitely be making some new ones, learning how to edit the ones that are already in place, and then see how styles, like local styles, function in Figma. And then we might have to adjust the wireframes accordingly. So this is just copied and paste from over here, so we're going to leave this be, and then we'll be adjusting this column. And again, when I hit the space bar, it changes the cursor into a hand so I don't accidentally grab things and move them. Alright, so taking a quick look at perhaps the different styles that I'll need, is I have this really large text that, taking a look, will probably be only used in that one instance. And you can just either add the comment by hitting C, like it says here, or just clicking. And then to toggle back and forth, V, C, V, and C. And then we have this, which is going to be on every slide. So this will be our just main header. So maybe header without a subscript. And then I see that being used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like that these two things are the same here, so I think it will only be used, or it will be used 5 times. Well, I think with this we're good to go. And what do we have so far that I have here? So a header extra large. Okay, I'm gonna mark that complete. A regular header. Mark that complete. Oh, we didn't use the title. Maybe that's how we solve this problem. Okay, so I like that. Title extra large, body, subtitle, header. So we need a header extra small. Oh yeah, T gives us the text box. Header extra small. And it doesn't matter what it looks like right now. I just need to know what I need to make. Okay, I kind of have a sense of hierarchy with now how and again, zooming is on a Mac, the Alt or the Command key, and then zooming in and out. So this is obviously going to be at the top. And then we have header extra small, and then the title, subtitle large, subtitle, body small. So let's get this a little more organized. If I take a look at what I do have here, I think I've already attached this as a style, but this is the intro header instead of the header extra large. So let's go ahead and detach that. And is this a style? Yeah, so we have intro header extra large. Let's go ahead and use that header extra large. So that's all. That already off the bat is too much. But instead of, you'll see that now that we've attached a style, I really can't adjust everything anymore, and that's because you have to go into the style itself. So it's semi-bold. You can see whenever we change the style, it will just change every instance of that style. Now I know that everything under here needs to be less than 32, and by a long shot. So then let's move on to the header, and I've already attached that. So let's detach that, because this is now what I've decided what my regular header will be. So if I were to attach that to the current header, I'm going to bring that to the front. It's not bad. That's not bad. Let me see if that works with all the others. So taking a look, this is a little too big, but not by much. So this is what the header is. So this header, and I don't want it to be all caps, right? No. So we'll change that, and then we'll go in here, find header 24, 32, let's go down to 22 and see what that does. I'm keeping it bold. Let's take a closer look. So this is the 32, 24, 20, 16. What does 18 look like? This feels a little better. Header, this is our regular header. And this is at 18. I already cut in half. And now that means everything under here has to be less than 18. And then once you've figured out the style that you're going for, you hit the 4 dots, and instead of choosing something here, you add the plus, and then you give it a name. So the name is super important because that's what it's going to organize. So I want all of my styles to be in this intro section. And so I start with saying intro and then /, and then the name that I gave it. So header dash extra small. Now we're here, and what was the text? This is more like the subtitle, so let's do this subtitle next. We actually might not even use this title, so I'm going to kind of put this over here to the side for a minute. We're gonna work on this subtitle large. Subtitle large. And let's see. Let's just get something, and the subtitle will be regular, and let's start at 16 and just see what that does for us. So intro, we're going to create a new style, intro, subtitle, large. Okay, and then this is going to be the primary, so let's see what that turns out to be. Okay, yeah, so that right off the bat is way too much. So let's subtitle large. Let's get that down to, let's see what 12 is like. That's better. And then here is an example of our small subtitle, so we'll do that right away. So now we have the body text, which this is going to be the body text. So I do think we got to get rid of this title, and then we just have body, and then body small. So body, what is this at right now? At 10. And what is this? 8. The header, the extra small header is at 10. So these are right now the same size. And one thing that I want to do, I just noticed for consistency, is all of these are uppercase. So I'm going to change these to uppercase too. Map. Incident. Ready. Glimpse into the troubleshooting feature. Outcomes. How to get there. And then I'm going to change our header extra small to so that I know. Okay. All right, we're going to change this down to 8. And that just, yeah, that definitely feels a bit more comfortable. So that's our body, 8. All the settings that we want, and that will create that style. Okay, so then we do finally get to body small, which will be probably 6. And maybe even regular. Okay. Okay, so now all of our text is tied to one of these styles. So now when we update any of these styles, all of the uses of it will follow suit. And it really was eye-opening for me to, I had kind of cleaned up a little bit of the styles in the first video, but if I were to go back and see how many different texts, weights that I use, sizes that I use, I mean, it is all over the place. And the fact that I've now reduced it to really, since this is the only use case of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 styles, that even is a lot. That it is a lot, but I think it gives us kind of that versatility, but also it forces me then to, now I'm going to clean up the wireframes to make this text style look good. The one thing that I will do is go ahead and add the sizes as well. So this was 12, this was 8, body is 8, and then this is 6. So then, now that I'm taking a look, like, what's the difference between the subtitle and the body? I might try to make that seem a little different by changing the regular to the light. So there's some difference between the subtitle and the body. And then header, subtitle, maybe we do regular here. Oh, it is. So now there's a way more contrast between the headers and the subtitles, and then the body, I just want to make sure that that is at least regular, and then that was light. Okay. So that's one way to kind of give variety to without going overboard. All right, so I'm not gonna worry too much. I just want to make sure that about like details and making it look pretty, that will be for a future video, but I just want to make sure that the layout feels okay. Just making sure that everything kind of looks in place. and that everything fits well. And this is the one page that I might do something with, but as far as like changing the text, this is the only one that I think will change. I don't like it as the subtitle anymore. I'm just going to match it with the header. Oy. Maybe, what is the small header? No. Okay. That might be what we have to do. So, a little bit cleaned up. There's still a lot more work to do, but you can see it can be challenging to find out what do you need, what styles, how many styles are too many. But if we didn't have some variety, it would be hard to catch your attention in certain things or direct your attention certain places. So this was just a very quick look into how to set up styles in Figma, how you can quickly make some adjustments as you go to decide where certain styles will be and how you might need to adjust them. And in the next video, we'll look at setting up a style system that's very similar to what we did with the text system. Now we're going to start making stylistic choices and kind of put that finishing touch on the application. Thanks.